Lately, I've been seeing people complaining about Roblox Croydon being boring or not interesting as a whole, and I feel like the reason why is the case is because of the current passenger slash pack system, and I'm gonna tell you why. Now, one reason why I feel like this is the case is because of the way passengers behave on buses in this game, which in my opinion really is not realistic at all. Those things would be like passengers getting off one or two stops after getting on, or just the heavy frequency of real share passengers around on routes, which slows down your bus in general, and most importantly, it doesn't even fill up your bus, so it makes the game look way less realistic when you're driving around on your bus. But those two things are really just nitpicks, as the thing that I really dislike is the fact that you can only get more packs depending on what time of day you play the game. So, for example, if you're playing in between both rush hour periods, you only get like an average or an okay amount of packs. But if you're playing during rush hour, then I would even say you will get more packs. You only have a chance of getting more packs. You'll get more packs, but won't be by much. And even if you do get more packs, it's only if no one was driving the same route as you, like a couple of minutes ago. So it's very, very situational, and this makes it very hard for any players to really grind inside the game. And while there are upgrades, those upgrades aren't really going to get you very far. For example, the points per passenger upgrade allows passengers, or rather each passenger that goes into your bus counts for 1 extra point compared to before, depending on what level it is. So for example, like the first one will be from 3 packs to 4 packs per passenger and 4 points per passenger credit. And then the maximum one is 6 points per passenger. And that, while that is good, it takes a while for you to get it, and you also need other upgrades to even get to that level quicker. As without it, you would have to drive routes even longer just so you can get more XP. And by the way, you don't get much XP unless you have upgrades again, which also require XP. So, in other words, it's not very easy to get these kinds of upgrades at all, so you can get more packs. Now, what's my solution to this? Well, my solution to this is that you should be getting more points or XP based on how well you drive on the route, as well as if you're like the only bus doing that route, or even just section in this case sometimes. This will encourage players to drive different routes in the game, and we can even expand this to company routes as well by making those kinds of routes, like for example custom company routes, get even more packs, so then people are encouraged to drive in companies and also just, drive different routes. This will make the gameplay more fun and more refreshing in general, while also allowing players to earn more points for trying out different routes around the game. This will also allow for players who live in different parts of the world to earn more points, as not all players can make it for Roblox Croydon's rush hour periods. And I feel like it would also just benefit the developers more money-wise if they were able to branch out the game to different regions. And that's just an idea I have